Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. This is Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dooley.
This is Charlie.
This is Austin.
All right, so Charlie, have you been on the podcast before?
One time.
One time, a while back, right?
Yeah, like a month ago.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get in there. Stick your face in that thing.
About 2 months ago there.
About 2 months ago? All right, so you guys can't see Charlie, but he's like in the lowest fucking chair possible.
He's in a lawn chair.
The bar stool was too high for him, so he switched to a chair.
Yeah. I wanted to get that beach feel.
Yeah, it's
so
like
I got
definitely like
myself
a
beach chair in
fold-up
the
lawn
garage.
chair. Like you've seen the ones like that collapse when you just squeeze the back together.
At least it's not the ones that like lay back.
Right.
He wouldn't be able to be hurt at all.
I did. I'm pretty sure I got one that's like rainbow color if you want to get in it.
Nah, I'm good.
Good?
I like the baby blue. It matches my eyes.
You on Rainbow Color Princess?
All right, so and Austin's here. Austin's first time on a podcast ever.
My very first time.
Very, very first time.
Never been on a podcast before.
Podcast virgin.
Yeah.
Super excited.
All right, so there's some things Austin's gonna learn, and Austin's gonna teach us some things today. Let's just jump right into that shit because Austin evidently is a semi air fryer guru. We'll call it like.
I say that, but I've used the air fryer like 3 times.
So yeah, he's an air fryer master.
Yeah. So I mean, when you
The 3 times have been really, really good.
So he came over yesterday. I was just bullshitting with him. We were hanging out, having a couple drinks, and then he brought up the air fryer, and I got like, hey man, then let's come do a fucking Team Fat Kid video.
He did bring his own sauce.
He made his own sauce. So tell us about the sauce.
Well, it's my patented
If you wanna,
spicy
like-
garlic sauce.
If you want to bring it towards you, since he's not talking.
Right.
Patented.
Right. Patented.
The whole thing
Yep.
moves. You can move that around to
I'm
your
trying.
comfortable.
There's so many moving parts, though. It's like weird for me. Got it. I think I got it.
All right, you're good. You're good.
All right.
So talk about your patented wing sauce.
Well, one day I really wanted some wings, and I'm a big fan of Buffalo Wild Wings spicy garlic sauce.
Loser.
Yeah, I know. It's actually like anywhere I go, I always get the spicy garlic. It's like the best. You know, the Italian blood flows through me. So I was like, I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna make it better.
That is the stem of Team Fat Kid.
Exactly. So, I searched online, got a basic like knowledge of what I needed and all that, and then threw in some of my own flair and all that stuff. So this is like the 3rd batch I've made. Every time has been relatively different. I think this one's a little bit thicker than the rest of them. Ooh.
Well, from what Austin told me, he measures like Team Fat Kid too. So
Yeah,
looks
I just
good.
don't. I just don't.
yeah, like, he just dumps it in his hand and pours it in.
How much? 2 tablespoons? Hard cup. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so Austin, he is currently in school, becoming an electrician.
Yeah.
So like, what do they call you right now?
They call me scum.
Bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Let's see, what other names? Spooby. Just any derogatory terms, really. I mean,
So you're a kitchen gopher. Go for this. Go for that.
pretty much, except like it's like carry that like 130-pound thing over here by yourself. We need it. And it's, okay, all right, that sounds great. That's like 2/3 of what I weigh. That's fine.
I don't get a dolly right now. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But be quick about it.
But Austin had mentioned to me yesterday that he was interested in going to culinary school in the beginning. So let's get into a little bit more of that. Like, so you changed.
Well, one of my passions is cooking, for sure. I mean, at my last job, I was a server, but like I always wanted to try and get my hands in the kitchen. And some stuff came about in life, and I needed to make good money fast, so I went with the electrical work. But I still cook every chance I get, come up with my own recipes and stuff like that.
And Austin is recently married, newlywed. Like what, 2-3 weeks old?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Congratulations.
Yeah, as of
sir.
yesterday.
3 weeks as of yesterday.
Yep.
So really fresh.
Yeah, she let me buy a
Yeah.
truck, so I guess she's like the keeper now. I guess I got to keep her around.
At least till that thing's paid off.
Yeah. Because I think she still has like partial gain to it here.
I'm pretty sure. All right, so the wings are going to happen. That's right after this podcast. We're going to jump in there and knock that out. We did have some fun today with. I don't know if you guys have watched that yet. Did you? No.
Not
we're,
yet.
We're a little behind. All right, so we did some.
We got distracted.
Yeah, we got
We're
it.
working on an intro that you guys are just gonna love.
Yeah, so we deep fried some ribs.
They're delicious.
Baby backs, right? They were
Baby backs.
Baby
We debated St. Louis, but
We
we
did.
went with the baby backs.
We thought that they would cook more evenly and faster.
And I mean, I think overall that was probably a good choice. We ended on about a 6.5 minute cook time. Maybe a little bit more for the thicker one.
We did some bacon wrapped. We did some. You guys are going to enjoy that when you go over to Team Package on Facebook. And hopefully, once we get that squared away, it'll be on YouTube. So, Charlie, you had the wing. Sorry, I'm on the wing. Charlie, you had the rib when you
rib
first
wings?
got here. The rib wings.
The flying ribs, yeah.
The Kentucky Fried
Flying.
Bacon wrapped rib.
The pigs are flying, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so tell me what you thought.
Oh, they're delicious. I wasn't a fan of the breaded ones.
That's
Apparently, that's Dooley's favorites.
No, I mean, I felt like that was a general consensus, like, through us all. Like, I think the breaded one...
Well, I don't know. We kind of decided, like, the pork rib worked better with the breader, but the usual suspects work better without.
Yeah.
So,
But the barbecue sauce, I think, really changes the game in the whole rib area.
all of them.
Yeah, but if you don't eat it raw, then it's like, if you
You
can't,
don't
if
eat-
you
you
not
eat raw.
raw, but I
You
mean,
eat-
if you don't,
you
if
say
you eat
raw.
it plain, if you can't eat it plain, then you're not doing something right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that when we go back and look at it, like, the usual suspects, like, always tend to win.
That's true, but I will say I'm just surprised in the tenderness regarding the cook time.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Like you think ribs 2-3 hours, a 7-minute cook time, 6.5 is
On
phenomenal.
how long did they sit before I had them?
Oh, a minute. Like,
and they're still pretty juicy.
Yeah,
like after
by
an
the
hour,
by the time Charlie got here, they've been sitting around for a minute.
20
and they were
minutes?
still
Something
bomb.
like that.
Yeah, I said
I mean,
maybe
Austin-
25, yeah.
Yeah.
Austin, you had one that came straight out the fryer.
It was extremely hot.
Yeah.
He had to let him sit before he tried them.
you
I had the bacon wrap.
the
one,
bacon wrap
which
with the usual suspects.
was just phenomenal.
Like, so, what is your opinion, fried versus, like, I mean, you've had ribs before.
Yes.
Yes. I would
Sometimes,
hope so.
yeah.
And when you're wearing a Team Fat Kid hat, I would hope that you have at least eaten a rib.
I partake. I partake.
Oh, and by the way, Awesome is decked out Team Fat Kid right now, so.
Oh, dude, like, how else do you come in? Like, I love it when he walked in and no one, everyone, like,
No one knew who he was. I didn't know who he was.
well, yeah, well,
Like-
Dooley did.
I definitely looked at him like, who the hell is this guy in full team package gear?
Like, hey, man, like, everybody's a fat kid.
I'm not hating.
So, like, I told him, I was like, here, like, you gotta, if you're gonna do it all the way, right? So,
Did it 100%.
I mean, so now, like, when we shoot the video, he's gonna be in it, and he's gonna be in his gear like everyone else. Like, it's,
I mean, he is cooking the wing.
yeah, I
So,
mean,
like-
this is all him. We're along for the, because I love wings.
Who? Yeah. Okay.
I
No
can't,
one on this
I can't
channel
exactly.
loves wings. I promise
can't
you.
name one person in the world.
But we had this conversation the other day at work, like, cause
Get out,
Wings at
Dooley.
work.
like when people talk about wings and they're like, oh, I want all flats, oh, I like all the drums, and like I just like wings.
I
Like,
want them extra crispy. Fuck off.
I don't give I will fuck a wing up. Like, it doesn't matter what cut it
We've
is.
seen you eat one in like 12 seconds. Okay.
I think it was faster than 12 seconds.
Probably.
Probably like 2.
I think the video might have been 12 seconds, and that's like showing this is how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna eat it, and then it's gone.
I think I want to see that, actually.
Well, then you are in luck, sir, because
Excellent.
you brought wings.
I did.
All right, so let's move it along a little bit, Mr. Carr. You want to pull the first one?
Wait, are you thinking pink or green?
Green, because I mean, that.
Shut up, Siri.
All right, so being Team Faggot, not only are we it's perfect. Not only are we big fans of the overindulgent food, we're just big fans of overindulging in life in general. So you know, every now and then, you know, we get a little drink. So today we're staying away from the brown liquors because you guys heard how well that went last week.
Yeah.
So we have, and we just happen to be in a local bar.
I'm gonna give him a shout out, Casual Pine.
Okay, so yeah, Casual
we
Pine.
we love the Casual Pine.
So we went to the Casual Pine today after we went shopping. Like, yeah, we just needed like a little pick me up. So we have bought a beer that none of us has ever had. Well, as far as I know, I could be wrong with Austin and Charlie sitting here. Have you guys ever had the first off, the name of the the name of the band.
The name of the
band.
brewery.
Go ahead.
Licking Hole Creek.
Licking Hole Creek is the name of the brewery.
Licking Hole.
I already love it.
Craft Brewery. Great name, and they are Virginia-based.
Okay, that's what the Nuclear Nugget, is that what this fucking thing's called?
Absolutely, the Nuclear Nugget. It's a. You know what? Let's try it first and see who can guess the percentage.
Okay, so let's cheers, guys.
Cheers, Slasher.
I will read the description real quick. Nuclear Nugget is a hop bomb.
Hello, how are you?
You gotta greet your beer. It's not a delicate or subtle. What it is a hophead's dream fulfilled. Nuclear Nugget explodes with flavor, notes of citrus, flowers, centennial, and strong herbal and spice notes. Nugget. Local clover honey attempts to contain.
Why the fuck it's sweet. I was like,
the
dude,
honey?
there is something sweet. In
Local
there,
clover honey attempts to contain the nugget fallout, only to be radiated with dry hop nugget additions. Not intended for the faint of heart or the uninitiated.
All right, so let's start the roundtable discussion here. We're gonna start with Austin. Austin, it's the Nuclear Nugget by Licking Hole Creek. What do you think the ABV is? And that's alcohol by volume.
It's a tough call. It's pretty strong, pretty hoppy, but I'm gonna say like.
I think ABV is kind of hard to judge like while you're drinking it. I mean, some of them just smack you in the face and you know that's a 12%er.
Yeah, Stone.
So what percent?
I'm gonna say like. It's a tough call. I'm gonna say 9.
9?
Okay, 9.
9?
Charlie, what you got? Jason
Yeah.
knows, so we're not gonna ask him.
I'm pretty much in that ballpark. 8.7.
8.7. Dooley, what you got?
Like every time you drink one, and that's a big can. What is that? Is that a 16 ounce?
That's like 60.
Yeah, that's a pint.
Full on pint.
I like the Cardinal on the top too.
Just a wee
It's
drum.
Virginia, baby.
I like
It is a pint, 16 ounces, absolutely.
I like the can. That's good.
Oh, since we're throwing
The can is sleek. I like the way it just.
Is that like the official label or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the can.
No, I'm saying like.
Is the
Does it say
Cardinal their official
No, I'm
label?
saying because it has that little.
Oh, dude, it's a
I
fucking
think
local brewery.
the cross heart, if you see underneath the
their
Cardinal,
logo.
is their logo. The Cardinal is because it's Virginia.
What are those things called? Like people get them tattooed on themselves, like the little images or whatever.
A tattoo.
I have the Team Fat Kid on my arm. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, what? What are you saying?
Like, what are you talking? Like the infinity sign?
No,
Like
no, no,
everybody
no, no,
nowadays
no.
has an infinity sign.
Well,
it's like
they're
the white girl
different-
go-to.
They're the white girl go-to. No, like because they call them something like they're like these little markings that
What,
like
insignias?
yeah. Well, I don't know, but it would be like a fucking triangle with a circle in it with like a line going
Oh.
through it.
Like that?
Yeah, very similar to that. What is that called? Like
Geometric.
Your shit's way bigger than like the chicks.
Yeah.
Like I mean, yeah, like you got all kinds of shit going on.
Yeah.
I, don't
I like
remember
lines,
having
man.
all that.
Austin said, "I'm going hard, bitch." But
Yeah. Yeah. You think you got lines? Well, I got lines.
No, my shit's symmetrical. It's not all squiggly.
Yeah.
I don't have an infinity turning into birds going up my butt crack.
Yeah. That says love and laugh.
live, love, laugh.
Live, love, laugh. That's the white girl go-to too.
Does that say egg drop soup?
It might. If you read between the lines.
It just might.
All right, so while you got the mic, Austin's got the mic. What do you think about the flavor profile of it?
It's good. I wasn't sure about sweet. I don't typically like sweet with my beer, but it's not. It's very subtle. It's
I agree with you. This almost has like that fucking brandy wine kind
yeah,
of.
yeah.
It has a very back note of.
It's very.
sweet to it.
It's tasty. I think it's well balanced.
It's for a 10%. I think it's very smooth.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Well, none of you went higher than 10. I mean, none of you went higher than 9. Like, it was
Because
9,
it's smooth. It's not
8.7,
that.
I believe, and then a
It's
7.
It's
Like,
not that kick you in the junk, fucking 12 to 18%, like where it just tastes like somebody. Like,
Yeah, I was
the
expecting
bartender
it to
said,
be-
like,
On that note, hold
fingernail
on.
polish
The
remover.
fucking
That's
IBU
right.
is like fucking.
I was expecting it to be way more harsh, but I think like the sweet actually like took care of that. It was,
On
it
that
was
note,
very-
there was a
it's refreshing.
There was a sampling of a Nitro IPA earlier today.
Oh yeah, shit, that's right.
And-
I forgot all about that. So it was
I don't remember who was by.
it was Flying Dog. It was Nitro IPA, so it was poured like on nitrogen, like a Guinness would be.
Ooh.
and it's fucking weird. Like, that's the best I can describe it. Like, it was very smooth and very. I don't remember the ABV on that.
It was a
one.
12% ABV.
Holy
and
shit,
you
really?
did, yeah, see, you got to try it. You didn't expect that. Like, he sampled. He did not have a full beer.
Yeah,
but-
no, I just tasted it because like it's an IPA poured over nitrogen or poured with nitrogen.
But I mean, if I remember, you didn't feel like it was a 12%.
no, it was
like-
super smooth and easy to
You
drink.
even mentioned there was like no kick to it. Like
Yeah,
it
there
was,
was-
almost the opposite of an IPA.
Yeah, no, I mean it did not have all the norms of an IPA. Like
Yeah.
when you're expecting that super hoppy bitter.
When you guys said IPA, I was like, oh yeah, okay. I'm not
Not
a
an
huge
IPA
fan.
fan?
I'm very picky. It's like wine. Like I'm super picky about wine. But this was actually it was kind of refreshing.
All right, Charlie, slide that thing on over there. It's, yeah, I know you were trying to do something else, but now you're working.
Oh, I'm on the clock?
Yeah,
All
now
right.
you're on the clock. Punch in, please.
Work that lawn chair.
All right, so what is your opinion on the
Licking Hole Creek Nuclear Nugget.
The nuclear nugget. Yeah, it's very nuclear.
nuclear
It's
nugget.
exciting. It's got a lot of ingredients going on, a lot of flavors.
Would you pass
I
or
don't know.
would you drink it again or would you pass?
No, I would.
That
I feel like
didn't that did not
it was
answer the
good.
fucking question.
That's a double positive, sir.
Yeah, I was like,
No, I would. No.
Yes, I would.
yes, you would order it.
That would be a good drink to have with like a nice steak. It's got like the sweetness to it, and
I
it's
like
still like
the logo here. Like, if you look at it's like the hops in the form
Yeah,
of
the
like
form
the
of the nuclear sign.
the
Like
nuclear
radiation
logo.
sign?
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking
Like,
rad.
it looks like, you got Chernobyl in a can. Damn it, Charlie.
Damn it,
I think you
Dooley.
got that wrong.
That was definitely Charlie.
Damn it, Dooley. But anyway,
Definitely
doesn't
like
matter
the
if it's
name.
Charlie or not. It's damn it, Dooley.
Nuclear Nugget sounds like it could be pot.
Licking
It
Hole
sounds like
Creek.
that could definitely be the name of.
Give it a couple
Yeah.
months. They might change that. You never know. I mean, Virginia's getting close. Let me tell you.
It's like, oh, so you want to try this? This is the Nuclear Nugget.
They need to send it over to High Times. They'll definitely.
And like, no, I do not want to try that. It's called the Nuclear Nugget. Like,
Have you smelled?
I can't feel my head. Chernobyl.
Have you smelled the?
What the Rock is cooking?
No.
What
Four,
Austin's
the
cooking?
429 by Sweetwater.
Yeah. We had it here. Remember on the podcast?
Yeah,
we,
and the mango kush, right?
like, we had
The Mango Kush.
Yeah,
we had
smells just like weed.
it
Smells
was
just
ru-
like weed. Like, I mean,
Shit,
you
like,
pop the can. and, like, it
Nuclear
smells
Nugget
like weed.
sounds like it should be like on Cat Williams special.
or a Catway.
or
Yeah.
like High Times magazine.
Chrono like motherfucker.
No, but like, cause like when we, and honestly, it was completely by accident. Like it was like April 20th, and like we had run to the store and we were just grabbing beers like that we haven't had before, and just every fucking one of them just happened to revolve around 420. Like it was Tempera, and there was just like the 420 strand, yeah, and like, things are happening.
Another contender
Keep
has
talking. I
stepped
don't
to the
wanna
table.
distract you that much.
Well, dude, I totally got distracted.
I like the label.
Yeah, you cracked open a beer.
Yeah, like so. Like, this one's in a pink can. What the fuck?
It's refreshing.
Nah,
It even smells pink.
yeah, does it?
Have you-
let's do it over, not over the mixing board? There.
What does the color pink smell like?
I don't know. I
Happiness.
never met her.
This. What?
This exactly. See, I'm not wrong.
What does pink smell like? I don't know. I never met her.
Probably not something we can talk about on the podcast.
Oh, we can talk about anything on a podcast.
Oh boy.
It ain't FCC regulated,
I
so.
imagine
Yeah,
it
I was
smells
like,
a
I
lot
had,
like a Victoria's Secret.
yeah, I had like a lot of constraint. I was like, don't drop the F-bomb. Also, but I was like, I've seen it drop like 3 times.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
dude.
nope, no fucks given, bro.
Hell fucking yeah.
The
Fucking
FCC won't let me be, so let me be me. All right. So this is a pink one.
I'm not going to disclose anything
and-
until after you try it.
Austin, I definitely it smells
It
like
does
pink.
smells pink?
It does smell pink.
It tastes yellow.
Smells pink, tastes yellow. Okay.
Yep.
I go with that. Austin's on point with this fucking shit.
Yo, he's killing it right now because I know what it is, and he's killing the game.
All right,
This
well,
is really good.
You know what it is, but I'll tell you the truth. I don't think you know who makes it, so I'm gonna put
I
that
have
to
no
you.
fucking idea who makes it because I solely bought it for the producer.
We'll come back for that, but around the table, gentlemen, what do you think the ABV is?
This one can't be high. Like I'm thinking like 5 or 6.
What are you going with? 5 or
I'm
6?
gonna go with 6.
Is that your final answer?
I'm gonna aim high.
6.
Yep.
All right. Pass that to Charlie. Charlie, what you got?
I'm thinking it's gonna go a little bit higher than that because it tastes like a strawberry lemonade, but it's got like something behind it. I'm gonna go with like a 7.5.
How you
7.5?
bitches, it's a natty light. No, I got it.
3.2. Like,
Jason has seen the can, so we're going to skip over him.
I did not read the can. I only read the name of it.
All right, well, what you got, Jason?
I'm thinking it is going to fall in the, I'll say 5.6.
Okay, and Dooley?
I'm gonna go 5.
All of you are wrong. It's a 3.8.
I said
Alright,
3.2 on the second
So
guess.
this is a beach beer,
Yeah,
if
it's
anything.
a bikini beer. It's definitely a bikini beer.
It is a pink lemonade sour ale by, anyone want to guess the brewery?
Give me is it? Can we get one hint? Is it local?
Hangman. Like, let's play that game. Like,
Can,
Yeah, it's a Virginia beer.
okay, so it's not.
I'll give you
Farmhouse.
that. I'll give you it's a Virginia beer.
Is this Devil's Back then?
Yeah, I think it's backbone too.
Austin, you wanna weigh in?
I'm
I mean, look, this is a pure guessing game. But this
gonna go Smart Mouth.
Smart Mouth. We got 2 Devil's Backbone.
I'm saying fuck it, dude. Farmhouse.
Farmhouse. All right, so that's extremely local. No, it is Old Bust Head. Which,
Never
I'll
heard of
be
it.
honest with you, I probably wouldn't have guessed what made a pink lemonade. However, Old Bust Head makes this pink lemonade. So,
I've never even heard of Old Busset, but
Old Bust Head actually has a couple of beers that are pretty successful.
I like Old Bus Head. They're the one with the goat head, right? Like
I believe so, yeah.
The goat is their logo.
Yes, the goat is their logo.
This would be really good with some vodka.
Damn, double.
so the
dibber.
ABV is not high enough for Charlie.
Yeah, noted. That'd be a fantastic early morning shower beer.
I gotta say I've never had. Can't remember the name of the beer. Old Bus Head.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, like after trying that, I definitely want to try more. That was really refreshing.
Have you ever had is it the Natty Light Lemonade?
yeah, the Danny Light Pink Lemonade.
I didn't know they made that, but now I'm gonna go and find it.
Yeah,
because
I think it's still on sale. But
is it like a sour like
It
this?
tastes,
No.
it tastes like Mike's Hard.
So I gotta say, I love sours. Another one I can give a shout out to. I don't know if you've had Sour Monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude. Come on, man. Who are you talking to?
Love Sour Monkey. The only place I've ever had it is at Brick's Pizza. Another shout out. But
Bricks does good things. They have like 25 on tap, something like that, right? 24.
yeah, like 24.
Because
I
their
think
shirts,
24, yeah, they
because
got
their shirts
two
are
taps.
24 hours.
Like-
There's 24 taps and 24 hours in a day, and then shirts like coincidence.
Every time I go in, I get the Sour Monkey though. Like the Sour Monkey turned me on to
Sour
sours.
Monkey car. Like what? You work in the industry. What the fuck is the Sour Monkey? Is it 12?
I believe it's about a 10.5. Just like the Golden Monkey is. It's just a sour version of the Golden Monkey. Golden Monkey, I think, comes in at 10.5 to 10.8, depending on the year. Sour Monkey is extremely comparable. So it's about the same 10.5, 10.8. It's literally just a sour version of the same beer, which I have to admit, it's kind of impressive because it's a different process of making the beer. So
Well, yeah, sours are evidently very difficult to
they
make.
are there, and to get the same amount of ABV out of it, I'm kind of surprised. Again, we're not beer experts by any means,
But hell no.
but-
We like beer.
but
We're experts at drinking it.
for the sour golden to come in at the same, sour monkey to come in at the same as golden monkey is pretty impressive. I don't know what the process is in doing that, but it's very comparable. The sour monkey is literally golden monkey, but a sour version. So it's
I know, like
very impressive.
a lot of brewers, or like 90% of the brewers, like when they have a sour, or like when they start a sour line of beers, they have to build a different brewery because the sours. I mean, when you're brewing beers, I know it's a fermentation, and the only reason why I know this crap is because I actually talked to a brewer who was doing sours, so I'm not speaking out of my ass. But he's like, they have a different brewery completely for sours, because the strands and all that shit that they use yeast-wise and all that, I guess it's a lot like weed. The strands, the strands and everything they use, like, could compromise the other batches of beers that they're brewing.
Yeah.
And so, like, they have to brew it completely in a different building, like, from their normal brew.
I don't know what they do, but
I
it tastes
did not know
great.
that.
Yeah, because evidently, like, whatever they do to make a sour can, like, is airborne and can contaminate
Yeah,
other...
It's like bacteria is what makes it, like some sort of bacteria is what makes it sour. From what I understand.
You're the one who loves sours, tell us.
Yeah, I mean,
I love
from what I
sours.
understand,
I
it's
don't
like
know about.
it's like something about the bacteria is what makes it sour. I don't fully understand. I don't know as much as you do, clearly,
okay,
but
well, like, let's play a game. You know, is would you consider yeast a bacteria? And is it just like
I suppose so. I mean,
I would, yeah.
yeah.
because like when you it's not. Well, then fuck, Charlie's the medical guy.
Talk in the mic.
Yeast is a microorganism. It doesn't.
So is bacteria.
Yeah, but it doesn't live off any hosts. It's like what bacteria does.
That would be
So it's a virus.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you are. The world's medical field go shit.
We love you, Charlie.
I don't fully understand. I don't know as much as I didn't know
And
they
I think
used.
the word you were looking for is parasite. Like,
Yeah, because parasite needs a host, right?
Yes, parasite needs a host.
Bacteria grows with a certain environment in order for it to like.
That's why you could
mature, like mature.
Well, hold
Not
on.
mature, but
let's
to
let's
keep
throw out
it-
some pros and cons here because it's pros and cons. Let's throw out some negative positives here. I don't know what to say.
I don't know if it's
but,
pros and cons. but-
Either way, technically, yeast can't really grow.
Yeah, it
without
doesn't
sugar, correct?
reproduce.
So is
the sugar?
yeast,
The
is
sugar
yeast
is
a
what-
parasite of sugar? Like,
No, I mean, well, that's what they feed on. And remember, they eat sugar and they fucking shit carbon monoxide and they
Well,
fucking piss fucking alcohol.
does that make it? Does that make it a parasite?
You couldn't hear
All right, yeah,
Austin. He
that was
said,
beautiful.
"So do I." Like,
I mean, let's be honest here.
But I mean, does that make yeast a parasite of sugar, or
I
is
don't
it?
think that's the way.
I don't think so either. But I'm just being devil's
let me just
advocate
say
here.
this. If anyone knows the actual answer to our question, message us on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or something.
Or Alex can just pick up the Google machine and fucking.
I'm on it.
I want interaction with the...
I was trying to hang off on Google.
We all want, and like, no, we'll take it as far as we can, and then eventually we need a fucking answer. Yeah, and like, and I maybe it's because I'm a fat kid and I just need instant gratification. I need to know fucking now. I'm not waiting until next week. When like, I mean, it's not like we have a fucking phone here. Yeah, hell no. Like,
Yeast,
Your horse
yeast is
woman.
actually classified close to molds and mushrooms.
Yeah, it's more of a mold. But like, I don't
well, you're not. No, you're
There-
not talking in a microphone, so it didn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Now I'm talking to a microphone.
There
Are
you
you
go.
satisfied?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you're gonna repeat what Alex just said to sound smart.
You said I'm not smart as far as that goes.
Why do
But
you think I have Google? That's what makes me smart. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Google tells you
My
everything.
phone
It's
is smarter
absolute
than me.
fact.
Hey, make sure the bolt right there is tightened on the bottom.
Not that one.
Yeah, that one.
You know what? If it falls
Well,
off,
if
we'll
he-
have a good laugh.
Well, if he tightens that one, it's not gonna fucking turn back to Charlie.
Well, I'm saying, like, not...
I will say
This
yeast is
doesn't, like-
actually
It turns freely.
classified into two separate phyla, I don't know.
Yeah, files. We'll call it files.
Asomycota or
Ass.
sac fungi.
Ass to mycota and sac fungi.
I did not make this up. I am
made
reading
these names?
verbatim.
Who made
Sounds
these
like
names?
they. That's where Licking Hole got their ingredients from.
Sac fungi, yeah.
Sac fungi. So let me get this in. It's all.
I don't think that counts as a whole though. So
I mean, yeast is
gray area.
a single-celled organism that are classified along with molds and mushrooms. That's the
More of a brown area, but
definition.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Alex. What'd you say?
I just said that yeast is a single-celled organism that is classified with molds and mushrooms. That's the simple definition. It really does break down a little bit more than that.
What's
into things that I'll be honest with you, we're not going to get into.
so? What's the definition of bacteria? What makes bacteria a bacteria?
It's not a parasite.
That doesn't need a host or anything. Are you sure?
What makes bacteria is it's called bacteria. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to clear
Just
that
a
up
few
medically.
letters.
Just medically, real fast. Bacteria is bacteria because it's bacteria.
Oh man, I never thought about it like that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Now, parasite is a parasite because it's called a parasite.
Oh. It has nothing to do with how it's
So-
spelled.
That it needs a living host or
So,
anything like
so,
that.
so once you get into viruses, it's a virus because it's called a virus.
It's all making sense to
You
me.
know, like, if you-
Everything's
if you-
clearing up
yeah,
right now.
Are
If
you
you
ready
call
for
it
the
a virus,
definition of a bacteria?
rainbows
and
It
butterflies,
makes
it do.
absolutely no fucking sense to me.
Okay.
I stopped paying attention in science after like 10th grade. A member.
Says a lot.
I was like, I want to learn about fish. I don't care about single-celled organisms.
I did environmental science.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse
So,
of the cell.
bacterium is a
Thank
member
you,
of a
Dooley.
large group of unicellular microorganisms which have a cell wall but lack organelles and an organized nucleus, including some which can cause disease.
So bacteria is just a germ orgy, is what you're saying.
I might have to look up germ to honestly answer that. But
I like how we tried this
Google-
beer and then we
Google-
were like, we
yeah.
have to absolutely
Yeah.
understand how sours work
now
now.
I need you to Google orgy and go to the third page of fucking Google. You never go to the third
Don't go to images. God help us.
germ orgy, third page on Google, and your phone will probably
wait,
turn off.
orgy or orgy?
The FBI will be here in 3 seconds.
Because you said orgy the first time, that's what I searched.
no.
I'm
Well,
sure my provider is like,
Germ
what the fuck is
cells
going
and
on?
anatomy. Germ cells and anatomy is actually part of the reproductive science.
Oh Jesus!
We're gonna go with germ orgy just because I want to see what happens now.
Oh Jesus! Third page.
Third page. All right. Hold
Oh
on.
boy.
You're about to get a virus.
An ad for a male.
Make sure it ain't Trojan.
Oh, damn it, Dooley! You weren't on the microphone.
All right. So, even searching germ orgies, the first, the first supply, I guess, on the third page is
Alex got red flagged for science.
to have orgies in German.
Oh, that's a germ orgy.
You have to speak German.
You are now on a watch list somewhere.
I'm not even gonna read this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably best.
So, long story short, the beer is really good.
The long and short of the orgy is
You can't have one
Doing my
without
search
alcohol.
history real quick.
You should have put it on private browser.
You know what? Verizon's seen enough odd shit. I'm not gonna.
Boy.
Why are you looking at bacteria orgies?
Germ orgies. Okay.
It's the same difference.
Yeah. Germ.
Sure. Yeah, because that makes a difference. Anyway.
I was really trying to find another topic, but I don't think that I can segue.
That's not a no. We'll move on from there. There's no segue included.
I
So,
was trying to how do I tie this into another topic?
I don't. You just change it. You just change. How about those gas prices?
So I mean, I got a topic.
Speaking of those germ orgies, I hate prep.
Well, that's a segue. I don't know if that's in there, but I've got a topic for you. We're
Everyone
gonna.
knows I fucking hate prep.
I mean, I guess this kind of falls under orgies. The duality of things. So, pros and cons of things that we don't agree on with a regular basis. In
Like-
particular, with Team Fat Kid, let's go. This is going to be fun. PETA.
Oh fuck.
What is the benefits of them rescuing animals and contributing to the fair treatment of animals versus them attacking meat eaters and hunters?
So we're just bashing PETA now?
I mean, if that's
I like
what it
it.
comes to.
Yeah.
I mean, can you call it rescuing when they just put the animal down anyways? I mean,
Well, I think that's more. That's not necessarily PETA. I think that's more of a local SPCA / city.
I'm
They
pretty sure.
just
I'm
can't
pretty sure
pay
PETA
for
does
it.
it too. They steal people's dogs and put them down.
Well, okay, I'll look that up in a moment. But
Let's see if is that considered a rescue?
Yeah, I
rescue
mean,
them and put them down.
mercy killing, I guess.
I mean, I understand where you're going, where you're actually trying to steer this conversation, and like Like
Just the duality of PETA.
Yeah,
we are probably not big PETA fans because they probably hate all of our videos.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm surprised.
Haters
haven't-
are gonna hate.
We love meat eaters.
There's a whole cow head in the oven right now. I'm pretty sure that stands against everything.
In our defense, though, it's not like we killed the cow. It
No.
was already dead. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
happened to put the head.
We rescued it from the fucking freezer section of your local E-Mart.
Yeah, at least it didn't get thrown out.
We gave him some warmth. Like, he's good. Like, he's,
Yeah.
he's all
He's
right.
got a cute little smile on him. Like, I saw the face earlier. He's happy.
He's got a tinfoil blanket. He's good to go.
Dude, I mean, it's
Yeah, the
like-
FBI can't probe his thoughts. I can't talk fair.
Like,
Okay,
yeah,
on that note, hold on, because I'm interested in this already. I searched, does PETA euthanize animals? And apparently, in fact, PETA does advocate for a ban on breeding all dogs, including pit bulls, as breeding any dog should be illegal as long as millions must be euthanized in animal shelters. So it does not look like PETA euthanizes the animals themselves. However, a lot of animal shelters, so local agencies do.
So real fast. So PETA, the people for ethical treatment of animals, is basically saying that a pit bull does not need to exist.
Basically.
So,
Because they are
they-
against
So they're
the breeding.
feeding into the negative
So
stigma
yeah,
there.
So they're saying that it should be illegal to breed pit bulls. So if you don't breed pit bulls, then pit bulls go away, and then so
They
they're saying-
advocate for not breeding any dogs.
So are they?
Because
So
there
dogs
are-
don't need to exist.
I feel like they're attacking
Alright,
like
look.
they're attacking like independent breeders, like people who breed animals themselves, like breed the dogs themselves.
I think their point is that there are many dogs that need to be adopted and or taken care of. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Look,
Yeah, dude,
we don't need dogs.
No, I mean-
it's fine. We're not trying.
I mean, puppy mills is a serious problem,
It is
and
a serious
I feel
problem.
like that's where they're going with this. But the fact that they put pit bulls in there specifically,
well, all
Yeah.
right, again,
it kind of
And
seems like they're
how
bashing the
dare you.
breed.
I don't
yeah,
think this isn't necessarily from PETA's website. It just
Understood.
says that PETA advocates for a ban on breeding all dogs, including pit bulls.
I can
Because
see.
I'm sure pit bulls
yeah.
they're a hot point.
So they're against breeding dogs.
They're against breeding dogs.
So
Because
so
it
what
literally
happens-
says because so many millions must be euthanized in animal shelters.
So are
Okay.
they are they smoking Walter White shit, or like what are they doing? Like, because I don't.
I'm with you, Dooley. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this is going, because if dogs don't breed, guess what fucking happens to dogs?
Bye bye dog.
Hey, you know what? If people don't breed, guess what the fuck happens to people? Like,
Nature takes over.
yeah, and it's like,
We
like,
just
if-
grow out of the ground.
Yeah,
That's how it
it's
works.
like
yeah.
trees.
Yeah, it's science.
So
We've
for
already
people-
gone over this topic: bacteria, orgies, all that.
Yeah, I mean, you put your dick in the dirt and you just grow a human. That's how it works.
Oh, damn! I've been doing it wrong. That would explain a lot.
Fuck you, mother.
Yeah, we haven't
Fuck you.
been doing it scientifically correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But still, like, if you don't breed dogs, or okay, so what you're saying, if it happens naturally, it's okay.
That's what
So
I'm
then
getting.
strays
All right.
are better than fucking.
I am now on the actual PETA website, which has so far not mentioned pit bulls at all. But
Have
it
they
does
not
say-
locked you out yet?
They haven't locked me out yet. They don't know who I am.
He's
It's
on our
fine.
website.
It's
Get him.
fine.
Are you an incognito on fucking? You're an incognito on PETA, but not when you fucking Google germ orgy on the third page.
All right, but it seems like PETA does advocate euthanization of injured, disabled, or dying animals.
I mean, I can understand that.
Again, like, look,
Yeah.
we're not necessarily the biggest PETA fans because they probably hate much of what we do. But
Well, guess what? I don't like PETA.
go ahead, say it.
The-
Did you say we're not the biggest PETA fans?
Yes.
I mean, first of all, that bread is delicious. Before you start fucking taking away PETA,
With some crab dip.
dude,
Yeah.
crab dip, fucking hummus, like
Yeah.
fucking PETA, dude, is on.
I think
fucking book.
like the
fucking PETA
idea.
gross points.
I think the idea of like something like PETA existing is nice, but I feel like they've gotten away from. They have more radical stances on
This
stuff.
is what I disagree with. So, they're fine with euthanization, but they are against all needless killing for hamburgers, fur collars, dissection, sport hunting, and the works.
I'm not a fan of sport hunting. I can say that. I don't think trophy hunting is
I'm with you.
good.
I concur.
If you're gonna kill an animal,
like,
eat it. Like you put it to use. Yeah.
We are big fans of using it. Absolutely.
I'm all about the whole, like if you kill something, you use its fur, you use its fucking bones for whatever.
Yeah, you don't just kill it and mount it on the wall and call it done.
Yeah,
I will say, hold on, though, guys. In 2017, PETA helped more than 25,000 companion animals in the Hampton Roads area.
Which is our area, by the way, for
Absolutely.
those listeners who are in another fucking state
or country.
And in that
Valid point.
25,000, it included 13,300 dogs and cats with spay and neuter services. So I mean, like, they are assisting, I'd say, pets.
Yeah, controlling the pet population is definitely like a big issue. Like,
And I agree with that, but I don't agree with their stance on not eating hamburgers.
Fuck you and every fucking hamburger you fucking rode in on. I fucking will eat them all. Like
They were
like,
the makers of vegans, I feel.
the makers of vegans.
Yeah. Like someone that was in PETA was like, you know what? Fuck milk. Like,
I can't drink milk; it kills me anyway. So,
but you'd still fuck up some mac and cheese, right?
I would, and I'll die for it, and I do every time I eat it. But I will do it.
He shits his pants.
Yeah, like profusely. Like people are like, oh, I ate so much cheese, I'm gonna be so clogged up. Blah blah blah. Not me.
You're like,
it is the
"Bitch,
complete
give me
polar
that 3 pounds of
opposite.
cheese right now. Like,
Yeah, I lose 3 pounds every time I eat like a pound of mac and cheese.
that's a good diet.
Yeah, it is.
Mac
It
and
is.
cheese diet
It's just
by
destroying my insides, but it's fine.
I mean, it'll regenerate. It'll grow.
Yeah,
back.
science.
It'll grow back.
So I mean, all right. Obviously, we're against the non-hamburger eating side of PETA. but
like
is there a?
that fly just tried to make out with me.
is
I'm calling
there-
Peter.
That's a lucky fry. That's a lucky fly.
Even from Team Fat Kid's point of view,
Fat Kid.
Team
Shut up.
Fat Kid.
even
We
from
pat
Team
egg.
Fat Kid's point of view, is there a benefit to PETA? I mean, yes, we don't agree with all of their stances.
Not all of them.
Like, all right, here's my argument with this shit. I'm like, look, man, if you don't want to eat a fucking hamburger, that's on you. Like, don't judge me for my fucking lifestyle, and I want to eat a hamburger.
Yeah.
And that's the exact same thing that they push on everyone else. Like, oh, don't judge us for our lifestyle, but you judge us on
For our
our
lifestyle.
lifestyle. Like, so fuck off.
I go to Ron
Do what
White's
you want to do.
stand-up.
Do what you want to fucking do. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. We can fucking coexist, dude. I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger.
I
And
go
first
to-
off, I will never eat a hamburger.
It's a cheeseburger. It includes the cheese. But I go to Ron White's stand-up where he talks about a vegan who's basically assaulting him and saying, you know, there's so many cows and they produce so much methane, it's contributing to the ozone depletion.
So does
And
everything
what are
else.
you doing to, save the ozone? And Ron White says, I'm eating the fucking cow. Guess what? Like,
My
welcome to
food,
Team Fat Kid. We're eating the fucking cow.
it's like my
Like,
food eats your food. Okay, so, and it shits on your food.
Salad. That's what my food
Have
is.
fun with E. coli, bitch.
All right, so sticking with the whole duality term, what about eating good food versus eating healthy food? Is there a gray area?
Man, we're all gonna die one day. You might as well do what you love, eat what you love. It doesn't matter.
I'm a Southern style chef all the way. If it doesn't have fat in it, I don't want it.
Dude, I mean, there's a lot of ways to, like, you go online and you can, like, cure a cast iron pan with, like, olive oil and fucking, or flaxseed oil with whatever. I cure all my cast iron with lard. Like, it's worked for me this fucking long. I'm not gonna fucking change.
The trick is
Bacon.
making
Bird.
healthy food taste good.
Which
You
is
can-
a trick. That's the problem. It's a trick.
It's a talent. But
Go ahead with
That-
your gluten-free bread. Like,
I don't know if that's possible.
All right, Austin. Austin said he can't eat gluten. He's just fucked. He can't eat gluten. He can't eat milk.
Can't eat cheese,
So many
dude.
food intolerances, man. It's crazy.
Well, you're still a fat kid, so it's
well,
all
Team,
good.
Team Fat Kid will
If I
make
eat
a
a burger, I
gluten-free
might as
bread
well
for
eat
you.
cheese.
No, Team Packet won't make a gluten-free bread for him.
That's fine. I'm willing to die for that non-gluten free bread.
He's like, I'm gonna eat that cheeseburger, and then
Yeah.
two of these fucking items. Are
If,
gonna
like,
fucking
if
kill
I
me.
eat a cheeseburger, I might as well have drank a gallon of milk. Because it does not sit well. I can't eat anything. But I do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, so you have intolerances,
Yeah.
but you're so much of a package that you're like, fuck it. And I'm with you. Like, if I had those issues, I'd be like, you know what?
My wife gets on me all the time.
They
She's
take
like,
pills for that.
my wife is
Probably gonna shit my pants
every
today.
time I'm about to eat something. My wife is like, eat this lactate. And I'm like, no, bitch, I'm not eating it.
That's what baby wipes are for. It's fine.
No.
Yeah,
And I bought baby wipes today because I was having a bad day. But, you know, then I started thinking, like, shit, maybe I should have bought the fucking medicated ones because, like, shit's going south. Like,
by the way, I love my wife. She's not a bitch.
Good segue there.
yeah,
Good segue.
nice save. Nice
Yeah,
save.
good.
I was about to say, this is going back to episode number 9, man. Like,
What happens?
pants.
What happens on Team Packet stays on Team Packet.
Oh, we could totally dig that up if we want to fucking move on. Like, I know Austin probably has some epic fucking
oh,
stories.
yeah.
All right, so
wait. Have you listened to episode 9?
I have not listened to episode 9.
Well,
I've started listening to your
podcast.
I've started listening to y'all's podcast. It is freaking hilarious, by the way.
All
So
right,
episode 9.
wait till you get there. But now you're gonna be part of episode 9, just on episode 35 or whatever the fuck this
36
is.
at this
Yeah.
point.
What happened on episode 9? I'm
Okay,
kind of curious.
all right,
now.
so
we
the
talked
topic-
about
The topic was like, you know, publicly shitting yourself or like.
I did it on a roller coaster.
Oh wow!
Oh, God, we
that's
have
the
that.
story. All
Did
right,
I
let's
never
do
tell
it.
you that
Let's
story?
go.
No, let's go. You gotta go now.
All right, so ironically,
You shit
we've
yourself on a roller coaster.
Ironically-
We do this.
ironically-
We're upside
It's
down.
really an ironically. I just did.
well, we've been talking about hamburgers this whole time. What I ate was a cheeseburger, and so
My
it was the
man.
night before, right? And I don't know if it was just me or like it wasn't just me, because me. All right, so I was like 13, right? Me and my friend Cameron, we go over to his grandma's house. We're going to Kings
Hi,
Island.
Cameron.
We're like yeah, we're like so excited for Kings Island. Like this is like the highlight of our summer, right? So we go over to his grandma's house. She makes us these hamburgers. Eat them. They're delicious. Sitting in bed the next night or that night, and my stomach's been bothering me. You know, whatever.
Did you know already that you had this intolerance?
I did not. I did
Okay,
not.
so
I thought
like
all my
this is a learning
I
experience.
thought all my intolerances started when I like hit 21 and my metabolism stopped and my stomach was like, "Hey, here I am. Now you can't see anything below your waist." But
You can't see your dick anymore.
yeah, basically. So, you know, the next day we're at Kings Island. We're having a good time, and like for most of the day, my stomach's been fine. I haven't eaten anything though. Been just drinking my Sprite because that's all I was allowed to drink when I was that age.
Drink my
Anyways,
Sprite, bitches.
so we go to this roller coaster and it's nothing but loop-de-loop. Like think about Alpengeist, but like worse.
So
So
where were you at? Like what part?
Kings Island.
Where is that?
It's Ohio, I think. I'm not totally sure. Indiana, something like that.
No, I'm asking you. Why?
I don't know. I was 13, man. That was like 10 years ago.
Cedar
Yeah.
Point is in Ohio. I've been to Cedar Point.
I don't know.
And
It's somewhere. It's
that's a
somewhere.
fucked up ride,
Kentucky,
Cedar Point.
Kentucky,
Like,
Ohio area.
okay, so like up mid.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like how we went from Ohio, Indiana to Kentucky, Ohio.
Well, I was in Kentucky visiting my dad. Go with him to go to this Kings Island's
Let's
place.
just say it
Somewhere
was-
in that area. Yeah.
Somebody Google Kings Island real fast and figure out
I
where
got
the
Yeah,
fuck
figure out
it
where
is.
exactly it is.
All right.
You were in a state.
I was in a state.
He was still in America. We've got that fucking
You
now.
did not need a passport, so.
All right, so okay, let's go
I didn't
back.
need one to begin with.
All right, so
Anyways,
you're drinking your Sprite.
yeah, I was drinking my Sprite. Anyways, so we see this ride. I was like, hell yeah, roller coaster. I'm all about some roller coasters.
Me too. I'm down.
We get on the roller coaster, and I'm not lying. Super cute chick next to me. Which
Always
makes
the
the
best.
story 1,000 times worse. Like, this is something out of a movie. Swear to God. So, I'm not proud of it at all. Not
you
proud
should
of it.
wear this like a badge of honor, dude.
I don't.
Continue.
I'm surprised I'm telling this story on the internet. Like,
The internet. Bitch, like this is not the internet. This is every fucking way.
I've only told this story to like select few people.
Now you're just telling it to millions of people.
Yeah,
The
that's fine.
world.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
mean,
get it off
it
your
was
chest.
bound to come out eventually.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I bet it was.
So,
Kings Island, Ohio.
Ohio. There you go. I was
We're in
right.
Ohio.
So, anyways, so we get on this roller coaster.
Close
Stomach-
to Dayton.
Stomach is totally fine when I first get on the roller coaster. We hit the first loop-de-loop, no big problem. Hit the second one, my stomach drops.
Like, literally?
Like you know that
bottom
feeling.
drop.
You know that feeling when like a huge gas bubble just leaves your like, just invades your small intestine. You're
Hey,
like,
dude, on a roller coaster, I
Fuck.
can only imagine how hard
Yeah,
it is
dude.
to hold in
Yeah,
whatever the fuck you got.
my goosebumps were no longer from the roller coaster. It was from how hard I was clenching my ass cheeks.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm like, all right, it's only like a minute long ride. I can do it. There's a bathroom right over there. I can see it from the tip of the loop-de-loop.
See it from me being
Yeah.
upside down in the loop.
Yeah,
Like,
and it gave me.
Hold your composure, man.
At this point, I'm like praying to God. I can see the sun.
What's the hot chick doing?
She's just having a fun time. You know, her family's behind us.
Sweats. Wait. You say her family's behind?
Yeah, her family's. It was.
Don't get to the punchline yet, Jason. Come on.
So at this point, like I'm like a chihuahua shaking. In my mind,
You're shaking as you're trying to like.
I'm sitting there like,
Why is he shaking? No, he's a chihuahua. He's just.
I was doing everything. I was doing everything possible to keep my ass in that seat.
Quite literally, right?
That was all that was keeping the turtle from making out with the underwear. So, we
All of a
hit
sudden, it's like a fucking lipstick drawing your name.
we hit like the fourth or fifth loop, and we go up, and my ass comes out of the seat, and I was like, and all
You
you
were no longer enjoying.
you
the
didn't hear anything over the screaming.
Were you screaming?
You could feel the vibration. And I was like,
It's like good vibration.
it was not. It was the opposite.
My butt's not
And
supposed to do this right now. No.
I was able to close the floodgates before it got too bad, but it happened.
Wait. What were the color of the shorts or pants that you're wearing?
It was black. Fortunately.
Alright,
It was black.
good move.
It was black. Yeah.
Because if you
Underwear
it's like
tarnished.
white.
Underwear was
I gotta get
tarnished.
rid of these.
It happened, and like I'm sitting after it
The rest of the
happens.
day, you're just going commando.
Wait. Did you squat waddle to the bathroom?
Yeah, no. As soon as like the ride keeps going, like a little bit comes out every time we hit a loop. I'm like, fuck, and then we stop, and I like, you know, you got to wait for the next car to load up and move, and I'm like, please don't smell it. Please don't smell it.
I'll be honest with you, Austin. I know that you're like probably kind of ashamed of sharing that. It's not even the worst thing that's been said on the show. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. So
Jason's had a mommy.
they let up the thing. I jumped over the chick. Like she didn't even get off the ride, and I darted out of there. Like
Wait,
Did anything fall out?
Catch her name.
no, that was
catch her name.
I had on. No, I did not.
Wait. So when you're leaving, did you go, you know, the whole like front or back way when you're trying to leave?
All I did was dart. Like I don't remember. It was all black. All I thought about was that stall. All I thought about was that stall. I ran past my friend's family. His grandma was just sitting there, poor little grandma in the heat. I'm like, I need 10 minutes.
Give me a minute.
That'd be funny.
But like, my voice wasn't that deep. I was like, I need 10 minutes. I'm 13. I run into the bathroom. I sit on the toilet, and I just start crying. I'm crying in a King's Dominion bathroom, trying to pull myself together.
When you got up, did it look like a murder scene?
Was it
I'm
like
pretty-
a shock and I'm blessed? Like, phew.
Everybody like escaped. Like as soon as it happened, they evacuated. I'm pretty sure because it was like I was like, no shame. It has to come out. It was loud. It was not pretty. So I threw my underwear away in the trash. Put on my shorts. I was
Commando.
I was commando
I'm
like
not
the rest
riding
of
any
the
more
day.
roller coasters today.
Yeah. And that was I came out of the bathroom ashamed. My life was tarnished at that point.
You're trying to keep composure.
I have not been back to Kings Island
You
since.
just know in the back of your fucking head that you just shit yourself.
Yeah, on a roller
What was the
coaster.
name of the ride? Do you remember the name
I
of
don't
the
remember the name of the ride.
that would be
Luckily,
some
it was
fucked
not
up
the one you lay down on.
Be some fucked up shit if like you went back and they're like, hey, didn't you shit yourself like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Charlie said it could have been the swings. Just spraying everybody. Oh,
Yeah, that was the most traumatic part of my
Oh, no,
teenage
I have a
years.
feeling like every new person that we get on the podcast, we just go, all right, your worst
What's your shit story?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
the world needs to hear these things, and it makes everyone, just a little bit more united.
Yeah.
All right, so
Awareness of, faulty valves.
Yeah.
let's crack that beer away from the microphone, Julie.
Fucking loser.
Anyway,
All right,
so
That's probably not like.
Do you have another one?
I do.
Oh,
I do. I didn't.
I did like 4.
I didn't shit myself this time, but it involves my wife before she became my wife.
Ooh,
This
Yeah.
is dangerous territory, but
It was dangerous territory.
I love it.
And
Let's roll the fucking.
God
dice on
bless
this
my
one.
wife. She is like, this is how I knew she was the one. So, back when I was staying at
Did
my
she
old
wipe your
place.
ass?
No. But, like I said, I didn't shit myself on this one. So, back when I was living at my own place, I threw a party, had a bunch of people over, and I was like, you know what? I'm letting loose tonight.
I bet you are.
I was
Bad choice of words.
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Don't make
so,
it easy on me, dude. It's
I
gonna
was
get
like,
rough for you.
I was like, you know what? To start this night off right, I shotgunned 2 beers and I washed them down with a shot. So I was
Of 2%. Nope.
no, it was Jameson or not Jameson. It was Jack Daniels. So and it was Miller Lite actually. Shout out to Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Yep, they embarrassed me for the first time in front of my wife.
The teddies.
It's still my favorite beer. So, yeah, the night goes on. I'm drinking a lot more. And somehow, some way, I made my way upstairs while everybody's still in my house. Like, all these people are in my house. And I passed the fuck out on my bed. And it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. My wife wakes me up. She's like, babe, I think you pissed the bed. And I was like, no, this is the dog. This is the dog. My shirt,
Because that makes it okay.
yeah, my shirt was soaked. Pillows are soaked.
Holy shit.
Soaked all the. I mean, like
Were
when
you clothed?
I was fully clothed.
You
Like
let the floodgates out and you didn't even know it.
I didn't
I'm
even.
just trying
Like,
to imagine how the fuck this happens.
I blacked the fuck out. Like I went upstairs. Don't even remember going upstairs. But apparently I went upstairs in the middle of the party. Fell asleep. I guess I was going up there to use the bathroom, but I didn't actually make it to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah?
And laid in the bed. Fell asleep. 3 a.m. comes around. She wakes me up. She's like, "You pissed the bed," and I'm like, "No, I didn't." And then like it takes me a second, but I realize like I am soaked completely. The pillows are wet. Like
Why the fuck? How did you piss on the pillows?
You just
it
threw
just
up.
it spread. Like it
What
was
the
just so much, so fucking much, so much. She like
Did she sleep on the couch then?
no. Yes, actually she did. She did. I slept in the armchair. But so she wakes me up. She gets me up. She gets me in the shower. She starts washing the sheets and all that. She tucks me into the chair. And I wake up the next day and I'm like, why am I in the chair? She's like,
Did you piss the fucking
you
bed?
pissed the fucking bed. Like, you didn't just piss the bed. You pissed the fucking bed.
The whole goddamn
Like,
thing.
like you were standing up, spinning around, taking it.
Like, she was like, I like,
Spin me right around.
and then like the more I like,
a pisser, baby.
the more I sober up, the more that starts to come back to me, and I was like, oh my, like, it's like somebody took a bucket of water and dumped it on the bed. I was like, that was a shitload of piss. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Big Daddy.
A shitload.
It was a shitload of piss.
I prefer me, myself, and Irene with the
Yeah,
shower scene this
yeah,
morning.
yeah.
but
That was basically what happened, and still with me. 2 years later, we're married now.
Don't do that
And
shit
now,
again.
now,
I will- yeah.
now she has baggage on you.
Yeah, she does. She,
Next time you're
she
asked
does.
sleeping in the tub.
Yeah, maybe like one night I'll dump water on her and be like, "Babe, you pissed the bed," so that way I have leverage. But
Well, hold on. Though.
Just,
Oh,
just
now
put, a
she
little,
knows.
put a little bit of vinegar in there.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if
Why
it's just
not?
water, it doesn't count. Maybe you should like collect dog piss.
that's true. Yeah.
Dog pee.
Blame it on the
Or just-
dog. You know, it's fine.
Well, we don't have a dog. We have a cat. We have a
Just,
kitten.
just,
That would be
That,
even worse.
that smells
Just-
even worse.
just
So.
go ahead and piss in a bucket all night long. And then dump it on her. Because she'll enjoy
Because
that.
that's gonna be beautiful. Yes, absolutely.
or if anything, just
These are like the two of the most embarrassing stories, and I'm telling them like for millions of people now. And,
All right, hold on. Spin that microphone.
Charles,
Spin that right around, baby.
Speaking of piss,
Yes.
alright, so
Charlie, hey,
I was I had a girlfriend for a night one
For
time.
a night.
Sweet,
We're
sweet,
totally
sweet
going
lady,
steady.
real sweet lady. We hit it off at of course the local bar, and got her back in my house. I'm gonna leave her name out of it because
That's probably a solid idea. Whenever you talk to Charlie, you know when you should probably leave everyone's name out of it.
So,
Motherfuckers
alright,
end up in
one
jail.
girl.
So,
Alright, how bad did this go? Like,
yeah. So we decided to have a sleepover.
It sounds
good
so
way of
like
putting it.
12-year-old. I had a girlfriend for the night. It was a sleepover.
I'm trying to keep it
her name was
PC.
Mandy. Like,
So
See?
PC. So we played doctor and ended up going to bed, and I wake up the next morning and I realized that I pissed myself.
Were you drinking?
Yeah, of
Hold on.
course. Yeah.
I have to ask Charlie. Was this you pissed yourself, or was this like wet dream in the middle of the night shit?
Or
No,
just like Austin pissing himself?
I was spitting game to this girl. I brought her home. We fucked. I woke up in the morning. I was
I love
pissed
how we went
drunk.
from PC to we fucked real quick.
Well, because I don't want to leave it.
I don't want to leave
worry.
anything out.
Fucked is perfectly fine here.
I don't want to leave any. I want y'all to be perfectly clear on what happened.
Was the piss perfectly clear? That's the
So-
next question. So
Yeah, it was Bud
At
Light.
least you were hydrated.
Very hydrated. So I ended up pissing the bed, and I was like so fucking embarrassed. I'm like, fuck, dude, this
This is your bed, not her bed.
is my bed.
Okay, well,
So it's not that bad.
you can reel a little bit of the embarrassment in, like when it's your own bed. Like
There
what
you
you?
go.
So-
like, hey, you guys don't do
But
this.
dude, this girl was so hot, and I was like, dude, damn, she's gonna think I'm a bedwetter. Like, I gotta come up with something. So I get out of bed, I change my boxers, I rolled her over into it, and got on the other side and started shaking her like, oh, wake up, you pissed the bed, you pissed the bed.
You are an asshole, dude. Like I always had a thought.
I have to admit, though. I have to admit, that's fucking beautiful.
That is
It's
some,
horrible, but it's so
I
fucking
wish I had
beautiful.
thought about that.
that
when I did
is that
it
is
with my
some
wife.
Tucker Max shit. That is some Tucker Max shit right there. Like, hey, bitch, you pissed on my bed. Clean my sheets and everything, and I'll go back to bed.
Well, I couldn't be mad at her. That's all right. It happens to everybody.
Did she believe it?
Does it happen to everybody?
I'm assuming she went with it. Like,
No, she totally thought it was her. I was scot free.
Well, hopefully she doesn't listen to this podcast and be like,
Yeah,
So
now,
what-
now,
motherfucker.
What caused the end of the relationship with that? I mean,
She was my girlfriend.
Austin is asking how this relationship end.
It was a one night stand.
Yeah, okay, so like, yeah, it could have stemmed into something, but she pissed your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not calling him ever again because he knows
Yeah.
something.
I'm super embarrassed. I pissed the bed when I was hanging out with him.
Do you think she ever told that story?
Absolutely not.
do you
Why
think
would
she ever figured it out?
why would I?
If she's listening, I think she
Well,
figured it
at
out
this
now.
point, yes, but
She's like, that asshole. I'm gonna get a phone call later. Like, you piece of shit.
Hey, you want to hook up?
if nothing else, hold on. So hold on, you were together for a night. She has your number.
What?
You were together for a night. She has your number.
Well, I mean, she can find me on Facebook.
Nah.
I think everybody has everybody's number at this point. Oh, it's maybe this person.
She's gonna
Yeah, how old
she's
you
gonna
guys?
message some random person named Charlie and be like, "You piece of shit! Like, what the fuck did I do?"
I don't even know you. I live in Ohio.
He's like,
And then they get married and live happily ever after.
I'm into that. You want to piss my bed? All right,
that
so
got weird.
reeling this back in a little bit.
I got another one. But...
Oh,
Well, hey, no, fuck it. We won't reel it in then. By all means, Charlie, what you got?
So this is why I don't drink tequila.
I love the way this started.
This sounds like a white girl statement if I ever heard it.
Yeah, I'm a white girl at heart.
Clothes.
All right, so I'm hanging out at my buddy's house. This is during the beer pong era, Virginia beer pong, with Thomas Reap and all them. So I was pretty nice at it, and they go to tournaments in Vegas and stuff, and they started inviting me out all these tournaments locally and stuff like that. So I started hanging out with these guys. So, and they're all big drinkers. Obviously, it's fucking beer pong. And this girl, so I'm getting trash, and they bring out the tequila bottle. And the last thing I remember is getting a fucking hand job from this girl. Almost blacked out on the couch watching a movie with like two people laying on the couch with us, like one of them L couches. And I ended up passing out, like in mid hand job, watching this movie with tequila. And I woke up the next morning, and everybody's in the kitchen, and they're talking about this dude who pissed on this girl. And I'm listening to the story. I'm still like half asleep, and I'm like, "Oh, what a fucking idiot! What a loser! Who pisses on somebody?" And I keep listening. And like, "Yeah, he's still asleep." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then like finally it hit me. I went to the bathroom, like middle of the night, woke up, went to the bathroom, took a piss, flushed the toilet, and my blackout starts revealing itself. I stood up, turned to my left, and started pissing.
So there was no toilet involved.
There was no pissing. And I can't make this shit up. Her name was Felicia.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Oh, my goodness. I got up so fast, left without saying anything. I was so embarrassed. They started making memes on the social media.
So,
Like, drip, drip, Felicia.
so, okay, you said that you thought you went to the bathroom and flushed.
Well, yeah.
like,
I was
Pull her hair.
100% in the
Let's
bathroom.
the flush. I'm
Wait,
curious.
so like when you're done
I think I
peeing on
pushed
her,
Like, what?
so when you're done peeing on her, did you like flick her nose or something?
Maybe. I probably just like push her forehead, like,
At
hey,
what point
you
did
up?
she
You
not
up?
move? Like, you're peeing on her. Was she just like down for it? I mean,
No,
like,
She wasn't even mad at me. So I think,
So she's
like,
German.
I at that point,
she's
I
not
think she
Kelly
was
fan.
Swedish. But yeah, so I went to apologize to her the next time I saw her. She's like, no, I wasn't even mad. Worse things happened to me.
Oh my
That
god.
says a lot.
So, like, I got to talking to her again.
Oh fuck.
So at this point, I used to have a game with myself. It's like, what's the raunchiest, like, line I could spit to a girl and still get laid?
Remember when I pissed on you?
Charlie is the Tucker Max of our
Yeah,
group.
okay.
The Tucker Max.
No, well, okay, so what is like the game that
So,
you
alright. So, I don't want to. I got way too deep into this. I can't dig myself out.
Is that what she said?
the
So, yeah.
raunchiest line.
This on us.
Just throw me a hole. I like it.
So I was like, so how'd you get it all off? She was like, yeah, I went and took a shower. I was like, how about another shower? Definitely golden.
Did that work?
I feel like it did. He can't even respond. Like,
Yeah, so this fucking actually worked.
I'm just gonna pass the mic.
all right, should we reel this back in a little bit?
I'm mad. I pissed on my wife and didn't even get a shower with her.
No, you did. You weren't there.
Probably not.
You pissed on the bed. I think there's a little bit of a difference.
A little bit. I mean, she was drenched too. She had to take a shower too. I know that for sure. Because all the clothes were in the washing machine, as well as the sheets.
What did the mattress fit?
The mattress was definitely soaked as well. I mean, it soaked all the way through. It was bad. I've never seen that much piss in my life. I was kind of proud of it, to be honest with you.
You're like, how did that all fit in me at one time? Like,
I love how Charlie's nodding his head like, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah.
It's amazing how much piss your body can store. Like, speaking for Charlie. All right, let's reel it back.
All right, so are we going to go back to the duality of things? Because I don't know how much duality is.
I think we
discussed,
should
but-
because that came out of that and it was magnificent. So
All right, so let's go to vegans and vegetarians versus meat eaters.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
my
like-
favorite subject.
Yeah, they don't exist.
So is there more meat for the meat eaters versus, possibly an unhealthy diet and being untrustworthy, in my opinion? Because
Vegans?
yeah, you don't
I
eat meat.
don't-
I
don't-
did
don't
one
trust you.
time.
I just-
One time have vegan mac and cheese, and they put mushrooms in it. And I'm not gonna lie, it was tasty, but I felt cheated. I
Right.
felt like it should have been bacon bits.
Did you shit yourself?
Yeah,
the next day?
especially
I
after-
definitely shit myself.
So it
But,
doesn't even make a difference.
no, nothing makes a difference for me. Like no matter what I eat, if I eat steak, I'm shitting myself. I can't express to you how severe like my intolerance is for some reason.
I love
Like if
how I love how you're here knowing that.
yeah, if I eat bread, I get acid reflux.
Which to me is amazing. Like how you get fucking acid.
I get acid reflux every day.
Did you make this hot sauce that we're about to put on?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt me. I took my Nexium today though, so like
So you prepare. You prepare.
I like
Going
I
back to the vegans and vegetarians though, like we
it would actually.
have had a vegan burger
How was it?
on this channel.
it's not bad.
We'll go with if the end of the world happened,
You'd eat it,
we would survive on it.
right?
Yeah,
Like how it like
yeah.
is this end of the world? Like there's absolutely no like animals in the world.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
zombie apocalypse, and then the zombies just killed everything.
I mean,
I might eat a zombie before I eat the burger.
Yeah,
what about?
I'm
I
with
mean,
you on that.
why a zombie? I feel like the meat is like just horrible. I
Could
mean,
be tender.
at that point, you need to find another person and be like, hey, buddy.
You lost.
that?
Draw a straw.
Yeah, draw a straw, bitch.
I mean, that's
I'm gonna eat your cheeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Ah.
I mean, like we could. Yeah, you could fight all you want.
Yeah, Dooley's. I'm not gonna lie, like
biggest here.
I'm in, like yeah.
Dooley, calm down. Stop ruining the meat.
Unfortunately for you, Dooley, like
You're tensing up the meat, bro.
unfortunately for you, I'm like a side salad. You're the main course.
Fucking Chase would be like the bread before your actual fucking appetizer.
He might be dessert. You don't know. He might be sweet.
I don't know. He's like pretty muscular. I feel like it wouldn't be as like it wouldn't be nice to eat. You know what I'm saying?
We might have to cook him a long time.
Yeah.
Fine, you know.
what I'm saying?
Oh man, 6 minutes in the
Well,
deep
okay,
fryer.
wait. How the hell did we go from
Vegans and vegetarians.
Now we're eating
and
people.
pissing to cannibalism?
Is there a difference?
Is
Is there really?
From what I understand, that's Team Fat Kid now. So
Okay, so can you restate the?
Vegans and vegetarians versus meat eaters. Like, is there more meat for us versus, possibly an unhealthy diet for them and being untrustworthy? Because
They're definitely untrustworthy.
I don't
people.
trust vegans or vegetarians.
All right, look, man. It boils down to the fact that your eyes are in the center of your fucking head. Like, they're not on the side, dude. You're a predator. Predators, that's for depth perception. Squirrels, birds, even birds, like a bird of prey. They're like a hawk or an eagle. Their eyes are in the front of their fucking head.
yeah,
It's for depth perception.
Even a robin has fucking birds in the eyes of their head, and they eat worms. Guess what?
birds in the eyes of their head.
Birds in the eyes of their head.
I like it.
Look, shut the fuck up.
Have another one, Alex. Have another one.
While you're over there, can you get me one?
That's why when you look at a cow, you're
I mean, even squirrels will sometimes like resort to cannibalism if they need to.
Like I've seen squirrel like killing a motherfucking snake.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm tired of nuts today. You look fucking good.
we wouldn't like think about like evolution. We wouldn't have the teeth that we have if we weren't designed to
Eat meat.
eat meat.
Yeah.
I recently saw a whole thing on this though, where someone expressed that yes, we evolved to eat meat, and then someone even talked about cooking the meat, and technically cooking the meat apparently brings out more of the protein and or vitamins in the meat.
That is correct.
So the entire process of how we evolved and the fact that our brains get the nutrients they do comes from the fact that we eat meat and cook the meat. So we're not just eating raw meat anymore,
Team Fat Kid on
excluding
evolution.
sushi, because I like sushi.
So are vapors like the vegans of the smoking world?
Are vapors the vegans of the smoking world? That's a great fucking
And
question.
somebody, vegan friend,
A vegan friend once told me that steak was a higher carcinogen than smoking a cigarette. And to me, I'm like, well, fuck it. That's worth it to me. I mean, I smoke, and I vape now. I used to smoke.
Vegan.
But, yeah, I'm a...
We're not vegetarian, all right? Like,
Yeah, like, I just...
Bacon flavored.
Yeah, I kill myself with something that tastes like blueberry parfait. That's like, which I feel like is not safe to smoke. Like, if it tastes good, it can't be fucking good for you.
No.
In terms of smoking.
I feel like that's the whole basis behind Team Fat Kid. It tastes amazing. It's probably not good for you,
But in my opinion, like, you're here for a good time, not a long time. Like, we're all gonna die one day, so you might as well do the shit you enjoy.
Cancer at this rate. Your cell phone causes cancer. Fuck it.
You
At least
started
get some
dying
good
the
cancer.
day you were born.
Yeah, and I keep my phone in my front pocket like all the time, so I'm pretty sure I have some pretty aggressive testicular cancer. But I'm cool with it because I have an iPhone.
So the iPhone makes it better. It's
Yeah.
eye testicular cancer.
It's got facial recognition, man. Like, fuck my testicles at this point.
So does it recognize your dick or your face?
I haven't tried the dick yet, but now I'm tempted.
Oh, that'd be really hard to open up your phone. And
I'll put little googly eyes
Talk
on
about
it.
a phone lock. It doesn't open with my finger.
I'll put little Google eyes on it and see how far that gets me.
just. All right, cool.
Now I'm locked on my phone for 72 hours.
It's like, fuck, I'm in church.
Oh, man, Dooley. The one place we wouldn't take that, and you took it.
No, we would take it. We definitely take
Oh,
it.
well, then I'm proud of you, Dooley.
It's like, Austin, what are you doing? Austin, I'm trying to unlock my phone, bitch.
God,
No phones in church. No phones in church.
Little grandma with, God sees you.
So do you, Grandma. Guess what?
So are we about it or not?
You're
Are you in the golden shower?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit right there just reminded me of that fucking Ron White thing. It was like, when God sees you, when everything that he's done in your life, what is he going to say at this part? He's having sex with this girl. He's like, sitting next to God, he's like, hey, better crack open a beer. It gets a lot better from here. See how I'm plowing it down on it real quick? Look at that. Yeah, you made a good one right here.
All right, so clearly vegans and vegetarians are probably not a good topic for Team Pack.
Oh, we tried. I mean,
we definitely tried.
I don't think we have anything beneficial to say about vegans and vegetarians.
That's not true.
I will say,
I will say,
I understand about vegetarians.
Tomato.
I understand about them because it's like, you know, I don't want to eat something I didn't kill, or like I don't feel good.
I'll kill it.
That's
Like some people,
what it comes down to.
Some people like they're like I don't want to kill an animal just to eat it or whatever.
I don't think I could physically kill an animal, but I'll eat the fuck out of it.
Oh.
And then vegans, like their whole thing, like
talk, Jason. He's up.
their whole thing, like I'll take it from Jeff Dye, another comedian, because I listen to comedy radio all the damn time.
Jesus.
This motherfucker, like he's dating this one girl, and like she's like, yeah, like humans are the only ones that drink milk after infancy. It's like, tell me more, God. It's like, yeah, if the only way I could get milk was from my mom's tit,
It'd be a little awkward.
then yeah, I'm gonna give up milk. Like, and then honey, like with fucking Joe Rogan when he did his other fucking special. It's like, dude, honey, it's fucking bees. Like that's what they do. If they're not
Wait. Did vegetarians not eat honey?
no, like
I'm pretty sure vegans are against it.
I'm sure vegans are. What about
hardcore vegans, they don't eat honey because it's like, oh well, the birds are just working for you. It's like,
You mean the bees?
Yeah.
The birds and the bees?
whatever. Yeah.
We've already had that conversation like 3 times on this podcast.
Yeah, right? But you're telling me like
We talked about the germs version of birds.
but I mean, so like
We went on molecular level.
literally, like if bees aren't producing honey, they're not doing shit. Like,
that's what they
Besides pollinating
I mean,
plants.
Bears
Like-
eat it. What's the fuck wrong with us eating it?
yeah, I know, right?
And,
then it's
and then we eat the bear.
and it's like all you do is blow smoke
Only
on
if we kill
It's
it.
the circle of life.
like some dude.
Honey barbecue bear.
Some dude
Deep fried.
decided, okay,
Deep fried.
blow some smoke on these fuckers. They'll get disoriented. We'll take their honey and guess what? They make more honey.
Dude,
Like,
he was fucking smoking, and he like fucking walked out there like, I don't give a shit.
If we get these bees high as shit, we can take their honey.
Dude, this honey's delicious.
How'd you
my
get
God.
honey, bro?
Oh,
yeah.
I fucking got
Oh shit,
high.
man! This
It was
guy's got our
fucking
honey.
hot.
What are we gonna do? Fuck.
just like all that. Like I take a lot of my like shit that we come up on here from comedians because it somehow brings back a point. But it's like just like with milk. It's like the cows are like, just fucking take it. Just fucking. That's
Yeah, I mean, there's benefits to milking a cow.
yeah. And for one,
For the cow's benefit. I mean,
for one, cows get kind of bloated if you don't fucking milk them.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't have any babies and they're
So-
like kind of like,
I wonder
Yeah.
how you know that? Are you into
Well, okay,
bloated
can
I've actually.
do we? Well, the reason why the cows have milk, like, all right, if we really want to get into this fucking subject, all right, the reason why cows continue to produce milk is because we keep milking them,
Right.
and the
Yeah.
only reason why, like, the human race has, like, everyone's like, oh, like, after like the child becomes, an adult, they stop drinking milk and they go to water, and like so should everyone else and like all the human race, and like, no, you're fucking wrong. The only reason why that we are we can run marathons because of fucking milk. Like we
Dog
can outrun any animal in the fucking world. Like, we can run longer.
we can outrun any animal. I don't know.
We can run longer.
A cheetah's
we can
gonna
run
fuck
longer.
you up.
Yeah. But
in the short term.
Yeah.
They can run. They can run
like 70 miles an
70
hour.
miles an hour, but for like a burst. And you
I can run like a total of 5.
yeah 5 miles an hour.
5
for,
miles?
I gotta
5
stop.
miles
I gotta stop and take a smoke break. But I can get those 5
I
miles.
can run to the mailbox, and then I gotta smoke, and then I run back to the house. I don't care if it's fucking raining. Anyway, but like it's like we can run marathons, and like what is it like? What's the marathon?
23 point something miles.
Yeah.
I might have like an off-topic question here, but you mentioned like infants like changing over to water. How come infants don't need to drink water? You know what I'm
Because they're
saying?
drinking milk.
But are they like
Because they have all the
like how like if you take a baby and like, not that I would suggest this whatsoever, But like,
Be very clear before we get into
not at all. I would not say that.
This is not a suggestion.
I would not suggest this
PSA.
whatsoever. But apparently, there's like scientific proof that if you dunk a baby in a pool,
It'll
it
hold
will-
its breath.
it will hold its breath.
Yeah.
So,
It's a natural instinct.
right.
Like you're
But like,
animal.
it's in the womb, like surrounded by liquid. So can it like breathe underwater? Is that something we lose as we get older?
That's a valid question, but I think it has something to do with the fucking umbilical cord.
I don't know. Does
it-
air like is it like an
dog,
is it like a is it like an air vent for them? I don't understand it. Like
yeah, it's the.
All right, we're gonna let
the
Charlie
whole-
weigh in on this. Whoa! You're losing the whole fucking microphone over there on the table.
The whole purpose of the lungs is to get oxygen into the blood flow. So when you're a baby, you're in the womb,
It's the bottom.
the blood is carrying the oxygen.
We're listening. Continue.
I got sidetracked by what's going on over there.
Yeah, it's
So, yeah, so the
it's
umbilical
technical
cord
difficulty. We're
has-
just doing a quick repair.
Has the oxygen through the red blood cells that carry on to the baby.
A lot
So-
like fish gills.
yeah.
No, not like fish gills.
It's like, I'm feeling like it's exactly like fish.
Long
No,
story
it goes
short-
through there. No,
Babies can breathe underwater.
yeah, babies totally can breathe underwater.
Not saying so much you should try this, but
No, definitely not. I would do not.
Any new moms out there, if you just
PSA,
throw your
don't
baby,
drown your baby.
Yeah, let me go on record and
See,
say.
that kid does
Oh my
not
gosh,
approve.
what happened?
Yeah, dude, you're just over there wrecking shit. You got a 3-foot fucking cable, bro. Like
that is not 3
All right, so here's.
Anyway.
we're gonna move
But yeah,
on
let me
from
just go on
drowning
record and
babies.
say I would never suggest trying that.
We're going to move on from drowning babies to a topic I'm sure we can all relate to is jobs. Jobs we hate. Jobs in general, because I don't think anyone really likes their job all the time.
Yeah.
But making money
There's like no good place
versus
to find it.
happiness.
Thank you.
What is What is worth-
What are you asking? Like that is
duality of jobs? Like, at what point is making money worth unhappiness? Or, like, is it better to have a job you like, or is it better to have a job where you make a lot of money?
that's good.
I'm sure everyone can weigh in on this topic.
if I make a lot of money, then I can hate my job but love my life
So if
outside
you
of my
drowned
job.
babies for a living,
Oh, for a lot of money. All right.
I'll
Well,
even pee on them.
they can breathe underwater
This guy.
even
really
if the
weird.
water is urine.
All right. So, but seriously, like jobs you hate, is it worth making money versus your happiness,
I
or
feel
is it
like-
better to be happy at a job and make less money?
I feel like there's a point in time in everyone's career where they're going to hate their job and they're solely doing it for money. And I think that the pros and cons of that situation you have to figure out on your own. But like for me now, like where we are at in where I'm at in my career, like I think I will make less money to enjoy the job. Like to do what you love, you never work a day in your life. And I think that, maybe it's because, I'm good job, Dooley. He'll be here all week. Doing what you love to do and making money at it it's that sick fucking balance that everyone has to figure out on their own. And I think eventually at some point in your life you stop caring so much about how much I make as opposed to like your quality of life and like your quality of life at work. Like, because work, I mean, it's a fucking job. Like everyone has to do it. Well, not every fucking body, but there are the select few in the world that don't have to fucking show up to a job every day.
Fuck
and
you.
I'm trying to be one of those motherfuckers.
And
Like,
if we ever get there, fuck us too.
yeah,
But
fuck us if we ever get like, hey, if the 5 of us sitting around this fucking table doing a podcast
Is work.
no longer this is our job, then fuck us too, dude. We made it. Like, I'll sell out fucking fast as a bitch.
I really want to go to Austin though, because even Austin made a comment earlier where he wanted to get into the culinary industry. But he had to make money. So,
Yeah,
like,
I mean-
at what point? What pushed your decision on it?
Well, not to give too many details to my life, but I was young and shit happened.
Younger. but-
Younger, yeah, I'm only 23. But I was younger, fresh out of high school. Shit happens. Hell yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
That's
I'll give
exactly
that- I'll
what
give
I
that a
meant.
solid 8 or a 9.
Yeah.
I'll give you a warrant.
And I had dreams that I want to pursue, but in the realistic vision of things, I needed to do something that benefited me right then and there, and that's how I got into the apprenticeship that I'm in.
So wait, did you already have some sort of knowledge in electronics and everything like that, or?
I had absolutely none whatsoever. So, like, shit happened. I needed to make money. My day job wasn't cutting it because it wasn't like full time or anything like
So
that.
you pretty much went, what's the worst that happened?
Yeah, I was so I needed to make more money because like my bills compared to what I was bringing in were significantly
We
higher.
like to call that in the real world the debt to income ratio.
Yeah, my debt to income ratio was like way higher, and I was like, well, fuck. Like, I've been doing this. I've been a server for like a year now, and maybe it's time I like do something with my life.
Yeah.
I wanted to do culinary. I really loved cooking. Really loved like the whole aspect of being in a kitchen, but
And you guys can catch Austin cooking wings here very soon on
Right.
the fucking Team Package Facebook page.
right. And with my family, like we didn't have a whole lot of money, so it was basically like I had to do everything myself. So I didn't have the money to go and like try to pursue culinary school,
Yeah.
and I didn't exactly have the time to sit and try to work my way up the ladder. So my grandfather came to me, and he used to be a lineman, and he was like, "Hey, there's this apprenticeship. You're gonna do it." And I was like, "Fuck it.
Okay.
I don't have any choices." So I didn't think I would get in. I turned in an application. Like 3 months went by, and I had heard nothing. And then I was at work.
Sounds like some shit we did, but
Yeah.
continue.
I was at work one day, and they called me, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to come do an interview." I was like, "Fuck, okay." So I show up for the interview. Like,
Did you
I
wear a
even
tie?
I did. Like, I even like went to my day job, and like was like, "Is what I'm wearing okay? Like, is this what I'm supposed to wear?" Like, I even came to Jason at one point, and I was like, "I need help. Like, I don't know how to dress." And they got me straight, and I went to the interview. Didn't know really what happened, and then they were like, "All right, we want you to take a test now." I was like, "Test on what? I don't know anything about electrical. Like, what the fuck are you gonna test me on?" They were like,
It's a piss test.
"It's math and reading." And I was like, "All right, well, I suck at math. Failed that like 3 times. So I guess
suck more at reading.
yeah. No, I can read good."
I read good.
So I took the test, and I was like, "Yep, I bombed that shit for real." And then they got back to me, and they're like, "All right, well,
You
Hey.
should definitely work on this math shit.
no." They came back, and they were like, "You got in. We're just, you need to get your government clearance and all that shit." And so I did that, and then they called me up, and they're like, "You start tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay."
Fuck.
Yeah, let me just let my day job know.
Yeah,
Like,
this escalated very quickly.
goodbye. So I started doing it, and like at first I was like, construction. Ugh, I don't like this at all. And then like, time went on, and I was like, I'm making a lot of money here, and I started like, putting myself into it. Like, you can't just be like, oh well, this shit sucks, but I'm making good money. Like, you gotta like, for you to enjoy something, I feel like you have to like, you want to learn about it. You want to get involved with it.
Yeah,
so
you want to know,
yeah.
like, now you want to know, like, every aspect of
yeah,
it.
so I was like, I need to invest myself in this. Like, I was making a lot of mistakes in the beginning, like, not proud of it, but, like, showing up late to work and stuff. Like, it's like, I hate this. But then I was like, you know what, I need to buckle down and, like, try to learn, see, like, what things are. And I started going and, like, really trying and, like, putting forth 100% effort. And I started to really like it. And then a couple years later, here I am, like, about to go into my 4th year of my apprenticeship. I'm getting ready to be, like, a licensed electrician. So I was like,
That's actually a really great point, though. Like, going back to the whole duality of things, like jobs you hate versus making money.
yeah.
Do you think that in most jobs, it's kind of like if you feel like it's a job
Yeah.
versus a career?
That's the
The way I like to look at it
You
is,
said that you threw yourself into it, and all of a sudden it was better.
yeah, the way I like to look at it is like, I'm not going to work. I'm going to hang out with a bunch of guys I'm really cool with, and we're gonna work on a project together. Like, we're putting together this this building, like this government installation. Like, I get to see stuff that most people might not get to see. Like, I get to see cool naval ships and, like...
Well, that also brings up a good point. Do you think it matters who you work with?
I think so. Like, a lot.
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely.
I
Like,
mean,
they're...
restaurants are definitely based around...
When I first started at my day job, like, the management was awful. Like, it made me dread coming to work. But then, you know, time goes by, they leave, and they replace them with new people. And I was like, dude, my management's really cool. Like, these are people I hang out with outside of work. And it has made all the more difference. Like, I look forward to going to work and, like, seeing those people. And, like, I still work at the same place that I used to work at part-time, of course. And, like, I'll show up every now and then when they're busy. So I'll go in and be like, and everybody will be like, oh, my God, it's Austin. I'm like, hey, good to see you guys. Like,
What's up, people?
it's fun, you know? And my day job, like, it's definitely, like, there's some guys that you work with and they're like, man, I hate this dude. Like,
It happens. all the
yeah,
time.
it always happens. And then,
There's
like,
always that one person.
you hate life for a little bit, and then you get sent to a new job site, and there's dudes that you've worked with on past jobs that are really cool, and you get to work with them again, and it's like, oh, dude, like, I love it out here.
So pass the mic to Charlie real quick, because Charlie's been through
Charlie's over
a
there.
couple
What?
of jobs.
What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
We're
jobs
talking
and
about
stuff?
the duality of
Okay.
jobs. But
Gotcha.
Charlie is
particular,
the
like-
job hopper of restaurants for us that we know.
Well, he's also
as-
had a couple of jobs that weren't restaurants.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, do you feel like the jobs that you've had are based more about the people that you work with? Or is it, like, just like he said, do you throw yourself into the job and suddenly it becomes more bearable or, like, enjoyable? Is it a person base or is it a you base? Like, is it both?
Depends on the job. So with the restaurants, yeah, absolutely. It depends on who you're with. Because not to bash the industry, but for me, that shit sucks. I hate every second of it. But
Fuck you.
but having to work with y'all, I enjoyed coming to work and hanging out with you guys
I
doing.
retract my fuck you.
Yeah,
You gotta let a man finish his statement, man.
No, I don't.
I hated every second of it. But working with you guys, I was looking forward to going to work. With the golf industry, that was like nice and relaxing. I worked by myself, but the benefits that job had, it was a shitty pay. It was $7 an hour, whatever minimum wage was. But I got to like stroll around on the golf course, play golf for free. So the perks. Now going into the medical field, or before the medical field, I was doing construction, doing roofing, and yeah, talk about a shitty job, dude.
Austin's over here shaking his head, but nah, fuck that shit. And like,
Roofing
nah.
sucks. I've been there.
Yeah. So I was doing commercial roofing for the bases around here, and my like favorite place to go was Langley, because I got to see all the new jets flying around the CIA base. That was badass.
While you were there, did you ever see Air Force One?
Yeah,
Because I worked over that way for a while, and like
it's a big Air Force base.
Yeah, and I remember like watching like Air Force One like do takeoff and lands, and like to me that's fucking cool shit. Like when
Yeah,
you,
dude, the
like,
touch and goes, when
yeah.
you got like 13 jets flying out there and all they do is touch the runway and keep going and back to back. This shit was badass. Plus they got like the brand new jets going out there with like the most skilled pilots doing some crazy shit while you're up six, 7 stories working on this terracotta roof. Like,
terracotta,
Terracotta, yeah. I mean, throwing that one out there. That's not what I expected.
fancy ass roof.
back at G13. G13 classified. But yeah, I mean, that job absolutely sucked, but being able to see that was cool. The pay was amazing. It was like $40 an hour because you get scale pay when you go on base.
No one can hear.
Ooh, the union that he works for that Austin works for sets the pay of the scale.
Sets the pay for electricians. A union company sets the pay for day-to-day.
Somebody repeat that. I didn't catch it.
Just union sets the day for
So, like, with government contracts and when you're working on government bases, we live in a state where they have this thing called David's Bacon. And basically, like,
I love the
I
name.
like it already.
Yeah, it's basically like saying that everybody gets paid the same wage when you work on a government contract. So
Me too, Charlie.
whoever has like the highest pay, I guess, from what I understand, I don't know the full details of it, but from what I understand, whoever has the highest pay is what sets the standard. And like I'm part of the union down here, so Like-
Which you want a union shout out real fast?
IBEW Local 80. Let's go. So
You get a Rick?
yeah.
I don't know what any of that fucking means.
Nope, but it's okay.
Unions have locals for like local jurisdictions, so like that's our office that we go to report to, blah 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 blah. But so unions, since we get paid higher wages because we fight for that, of course. From what I understand, that's what sets the pay. So they get the same pay that we would, but they don't get it in the package like we do. So like, whereas we're making like $30 an hour, but like the rest of like our insurance is all like already included. Our retirement's already included. We don't have to go out and get any of that. So they get like our full package, but in money in their pocket.
Okay.
So that's basically like why there's a scale on government bases to where you get the same amount that somebody else would get working for the union or not. I don't know if that's the same state to state or if like I'm saying all the details correctly, but from what I understand, that's what it is.
So that would make sense why you're putting a fucking terracotta roof on at $40 a fucking hour because somebody else is doing it for.
Like I
$40
do
an
it,
hour.
I do it off the base,
Yeah.
but I still make my $30 an hour. Whereas when a non-union company comes off the base, they make less.
Yeah, say that again. Whatever.
So like union makes the same amount whether they're on base or not. So if we're off base, we still make the same amount, whereas non-union guys, when they leave base, they go back to like $17 an hour,
Right.
whereas no matter where we're at, we're making $30 an hour.
All right, so Jason and Dooley, I feel like we should touch on this real quick. How do you feel about jobs?
I'm really interested in these fucking wings.
I'm with you. We're going to wrap this up in a moment. I got one more topic we can go through quickly.
Or do we save it for Thursday?
Either or.
Okay. Let's you and me touch base on the whole bearable, unbearable, whatever thing, and then we'll wrap this along.
Well, I
up.
feel like I kind of launched this whole fucking thing with like I fucking think like at some point in your life, the quality of the job and like enjoying what the hell you want to do with your life, like when like let's take Team Fat Kid for instance. Like, yeah, I have a job. It pays my bills, but it's not what I want to do. You know what I mean? And like so, I think like with the question at hand. He's like, eventually, at some point in your life, you're going to rather do what the fuck you want as opposed to what someone's willing to pay you for, and that's what I stand
or
by.
what you're told to do.
Yeah, I fucking and everyone knows I hate being told what to do. So
We definitely.
Yeah.
Like me, I kind of hit home with Austin with his whole, want to go to culinary school type of thing like that. Like, I went to culinary school off my dad's GI Bill. Like, it was just that privilege that I was given. I went to culinary school, basically burning boiling water is the way I like to put it.
Which is probably true with Dooley.
It
That's
was
fucking
it
damn
was
Dooley for a
true.
reason.
It's just, but so I did that type of stuff, and before then I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I didn't know if I was like, let's go to sales. Yeah, knowing me right now,
Yeah.
let's
If anyone
put me-
knows
Sales is a hilarious.
let's
That's
put me-
better than Austin shitting his pants on a roller coaster.
let's put me in front of a cash register. Like, I will fuck that shit up. Like, all this
Good
other
to know ahead of time.
Yeah, probably. But
You mean fuck the drawer up or?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, I'll fuck the drawer up. I'll fuck up the customer's order. Like, oh, I need a new recook on this order.
No, man,
Why?
seriously, you know what the fuck the cook needs to know.
At first, I didn't know what the fuck I would want to do with that shit. But now, like, at culinary school, and by the way, culinary school, I will give a shout out to them. CIV, Culinary Institute of Virginia. They're fucking amazing at teaching what the hell you need to do, and it's not like, I mean, it's basically ECGI, like the whole 2-year thing, whatever. And it's like they teach you fucking everything you need to know, like in a 5-week time. But
That's a whole topic.
Oh,
I'd love to
yeah, like,
revisit.
we're gonna revisit that on Thursday.
okay, but like I'm glad I got into the culinary field than anything else because I could express myself in food, and everything else that I want to do.
Express yourself.
So, me personally, like, culinary is the best way to go if you want to meet new people, because it's all about networking. Like, if I never met Jason through the old job, like, I definitely wouldn't be here right now, and I definitely wouldn't be having fucking fun. So I'd probably still be at some shitty ass restaurant of some sort.
No, you meet people wherever you go. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're still gonna meet people.
Oh yeah, I know. But at the same time, like, I don't think I would be like where I am. Obviously, at the hotel that we work at, making X amount of money that I am making, I'd still be making. Hey mom, so
Can I borrow
Don't
$20
you
to
still
go to
live
the
with your
movies?
yeah, I do. But technically,
Nice.
I still live with my parents, but I pay rent. I still pay rent to my parents, and I still have like my own shit in that house. So, but yeah, that's pretty much my whole thing.
We're happy to have shit, and like we're gonna dig into this shit more on Thursday.
So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up right now.
Yeah, I think this is the end of this podcast. Like we've.
It's only been an hour and 40 minutes.
Is that all? Like, and I'm sure most of this was riveting.
It's been that long. So again, we're gonna give this is the first time, but we're gonna give a shout out to Austin and Charlie for making it.
Hey man, thank you guys as always for coming over. And this is Team Fat Kid. You can always check us out on Team Fat Kid, Team Fat Kid on Facebook. Team Fat Kid is our YouTube. Team Fat Kid Nation is Instagram. Our website is Team Fat Kid or www.teamfatkidnation.com. And of course, you can always listen to our podcast on your favorite listening podcast app at Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. Did I leave anything out, Dilly?
YouTube.
YouTube is Team Fat Kid. Hey, we
Twitter.
did it.
I'm sorry, Twitter.
Oh,
Twitter.
That's Twitter. Team Fat
That's
Kid
right.
1.
Team Fat Kid.
Team Fat Kid 1. And also, with any and every piece of item that we sell on our website, you can use FAT10 as a 10% off coupon for everything and anything in the store. So,
For
This
now.
is for now. You got like
Yeah, for-
you got like a couple days on that. This is me telling you to fucking buy some shit.
This is Team Fat Kid. We appreciate you listening.
We are out.